Hello, all my dear Scorpio friends. I say this all the time. You are the most powerful sign in the entire zodiac. Um, and the way I look at Scorpio, I don't know if I ever mentioned this. Scorpio is presented as the scorpion. Well, that is, you know, not necessarily so. It's the eagle, beautiful. It's the dove, lovely. I think of Scorpio as the phoenix rising on its own ashes and being the most powerful, beautiful, spiritual, grandest bird of all. I'm just saying. Okay, I've got to share something with you before I give you your forecast. Some of you have a copy of the very first book I ever wrote called Now That I've Cast It, What Do I Do With It? Well, here is the updated version. It's hot off the press because there's the proof. It's not for sale. The final proof, yes, was okay. And now we're in the process of putting it online and in ebook form. So if you have not gotten a copy of any version of Now That I've Cast It, What Do I Do With It? You might want to get hold of this book because it's astrology simplified. It helps the astrologer within you emerge. It's very simple to understand, and it'll put you in the catbird seat early. Along with that, if you don't have a copy yet of Hidden Messages in Your Horoscope, let me suggest that these two go together as a really good pair. The hidden messages are the hidden programming that you were given as a baby, as a child, sometimes in utero. And it explains so much to you about yourself, as well as anyone whose chart you read. You will blow your clients away by what you know about their programming. I'm just saying. Okay. They'll think you're so smart and so wise. And you are. Scorpio, love it. Look at this. It's all right here. Let's start with Mars, one of your rulers. Pluto and Mars are co-rulers of Scorpio. It's in your fifth house of fun and games, so you've been ready for fun. Still are, till the 24th when it moves into the sixth house of work, health, and service. That's wherever Mars is, that's what comes first to you. It's what you fight with or fight for. In the fifth house, sex, fun, enjoyment, social life. And the fifth house is also children. So you might have your hands full juggling your social life with your role as parent. But wherever Mars is, that's what comes first to you. So after the 24th, your job and your health and being of service come first. Well, look at the pink planet. That's Venus. And Venus is love and money and beauty. And it is in that fifth house. So your social life should be very active. And your relationship with your child or children, very active as well, because Venus is what you love. On the 2nd of May, it moves into the sixth house. And so I'm going to suggest that you make sure that you're doing what you love at work. Now, you don't want to start a new job before sometime in June. I'll tell you when next month, because Mercury is in the shadow of the retrograde and it's going to go retrograde on the 10th. We don't start any new projects under a retrograde Mercury. Instead, we tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. Ah, that's different. All right. And it doesn't matter where Mercury is in your chart. This is a universal truth. It's for everyone, not just Scorpio. Okay? Okay, I was talking about Venus. And Venus on the 28th moves into the seventh house of partnership and the public. It's beautiful. By the way, when Venus is in your sixth house, you will enjoy your work more. And there can be some people, let's say you're a manager. Well, some of your employees will be very helpful to you. One of them may be very active, very, proactive. And it shows that your work and health look quite good. If there's any inflammation, Mars, after the 28th, after it makes its transit through the sixth house, it'll be done. Okay, join me next month, all right? Now, let's look at the sun, the yellow planet. The sun is the center of our life. It's in your seventh house of partnership. If you're married or partnered, your partner is the center of your life, which is great because your partner is the center of your partner's life. The sun is also our ego. And in the eighth house, what it says is your ego is undergoing a transformation. Now, this is your natural house in the natural zodiac, the eighth house. You are the psychic detective. You are the one who gets beneath the surface and gets to the bottom of things. And that is what you're going to do after the 20th when the sun moves into your eighth house. Mercury starts off the month in the eighth house, talking, sharing ideas, and you're rethinking things. It goes retrograde on the 10th, and on the 22nd, it moves back into the seventh house to redo whatever unfinished business remains in the area of partnership. Now, on the 16th of May, we have a full moon, and that's when things come to a head. They go pop. However, this is not just a full moon, it's a lunar eclipse, a total lunar eclipse. And that makes it incredibly powerful. It's in 25 Scorpio, in your sign, in your first solar house. And what you're saying is, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. And you should. It will help balance all this seventh house activity, right? And so this comes to a head on the 16th. Then 2 weeks later, we have a new moon in your eighth house, which is your natural house in the zodiac. It's on May 30th in 9 Gemini. Find 9 Gemini in your birth chart, and you'll have the whole picture. This starts the research, which will continue through the first 2 weeks in June. This animates your psychic detective ability. It's wonderful. So that's May. Enjoy. And I hope you'll join me in June when once again, I share your forecast for the month. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.